morning, everybody. Welcome to Big Mama Joe's Fish. I'm Big Mama Joe, and maybe you've seen the video that we moved the fish. Well, that the fish are already in the other pond because we have a very big, well, indoor swimming pool for them. But I'm still at my old house because we still have a lot to do. So what we have to do is all the aquarium. This is 1 meter, 2 meter 40, 2 meter 20, something like that. And upstairs we have some more aquaria. Oh, also here. They've been standing still now for 2 months. Well, as you can see, because, well, this is just plants. But you can see the algae on the glass. We have to clean it. We have to drain it, and upstairs there are also some more aquaria, and we need to move them to the new house. But before we can do that, of course, there is still a lot of substrate in here. Oh, especially this one. I don't know if you remember that one. The big green lush. Look at how many substrate there is. But that kept the big green lush. So that's for today. And maybe you remember, but I can't show you because it is still that early. We had the pond outside. Let me see. Well, don't look at the mess. You cannot even see the mess. But just behind me, over here, there was the big pond. Oh, you can see it. I'll show you when it's getting light. And I just have to clean all this mess because all the fish are already at my new house. In the big pond, well, the big swimming pool, 4 meters by 2 by 1 meter high. And they're thriving and they're loving it. But still, we have so many aquaria, so we still want to do a lot of other things with other fish. Because, let me tell you, we've got like pacus, and they get so large. Even this aquarium, and it's a big one. It is a big one. It's almost 2.5 meters long. It gets too small in the end. So, but we can put other fish in there. So let's do some cleaning up, and I'll take you along. I won't show you all the boring processes though, but now you know what we have to do for today, and just come with me. So it's light outside, and I'm gonna show you the pool pond. It was 3.5 meters wide, and now it looks like there has been a hurricane, but it is not. So we demolished everything with a knife, so only the bottom is left and the substrate. So, well, let me show you the pond, but no pond is anymore. Well, that's not good English, but still, let me show you. So here it is, Hurricane Angela, Big Mama Joe's fish. We demolished the pond, and it was quite big, as you can see. Well, I don't know if you can really see it on the camera. We had a filtration over there. We also had a filtration behind the wood there, and of course we had some other pumps in here also. But this is what's left, and I'm gonna clean this all up. I will take the stones back to my other house, to my new house, and I will put all the substrates. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it away because I also this, I don't know, you call it poison ivy. It was hanging so beautiful in the pond, but I had to cut it all away, otherwise I could not remove the pond from there. And it's a sad look, isn't it? Well, so we're gonna do this, but we also have this. Well, everything is standing still right now. So we had a flowing aquarium. Normally the shops will have plants in there, but we had small fish in there, and they grew even axolotls and stuff like that. So everything has to be cleaned out. There are a lot of, I don't know if you can see it, um, pond snails. I think you call it in English. I will catch some of these. I will take them home and use them again, because I also love snails. And you know, the pond was up until my waist, no, even higher, sorry, even higher. So it was a very large pool, and everything is in the container right now. I drained the small aquarium. I'm now gonna drain this big boy and clean it a little bit. So when I take it, it's already a little bit clean. Oh, look at this. I also want to take some of these with me, because I love them in my aquarium and I love them in my pond. Let me show you. Let me turn you around. Wait a minute. Can you see them? There it goes. So they're kind of like little gray fishy thingies. Little, they call it, I think they call it freshwater shrimp kind of thingies. I don't know. But I'm gonna fish some of these out, because I have another 2 green lushes at my new place, and I think it would be nice for them to live in there. There's still some duckweed. It hasn't grown because I think there was not that much light and not that much nutritions for them to, explode. All right, let me clean this, drain this, and I'll show you the result in the end. Oh, I'm gonna put everything, because I cannot put everything in my car. I'm gonna put all the old substrate in this wheelbarrow. So from that one, from that one, from that one, from that one, and oh, I cannot show you, even from the attic. Well, upstairs. So a lot of stuff to do and a lot of muscle work. I really don't like this part of the fish keeping job, the moving, stuff like that. But on the other hand, to start over in a new setting, well, that's also quite nice. But the moving and stuff, I don't like that. Well, I'm gonna keep going. Talk to you later. Look, now all the water is drained. I can still see some things from the children they put in. Look, can you? Oh, can you actually see them? So there are so many. Maybe I sound a little bit hollow because I'm hanging in a empty aquarium. Aquarium. I want to show you. Well, all right. Look at there and there. So there are so many. But I already caught a lot. Can you see it? Wow, the camera is really doing weird with the jar. Well, now I caught a lot of them, and I hope I can start a new colony with them. I don't know how that works actually, but I think, because I saw some dark ones, some yellow ones, someone with a stripe on their back. Maybe it's the age different, but I think I got some adults and some juveniles, some babies, stuff like that. So I'm gonna put them in the other green lush and see if they want to make more babies. Maybe in the jar they can say, well, I think I like you. I've never met you because the aquarium was so big. So I introduced them to each other, bring them to my new house, and maybe we can start a new colony. Because these ones, well, they're gonna die, I think, because they're gonna go outside with the trash. Too bad. Oh my god. What happened next? So, oh, my fire is out. So we had a turtle and we lost it. She was in the garden, and then we also had another turtle in the pool, and I'm still shaken up. So we lost her in the garden, and it was fine because it was summer and she had a place to swim and stuff like that. But then I saw her in the pool, so she climbed all the way 1 meter 50, 1 meter, between 1 meter 50 or 1 meter 30. She climbed up the pool, went into the pool, well, the pond pool, and so 2 months ago I still saw her in the pond. So of course I feed her and stuff like that, and then I lost her again, and I thought, wow, so I thought maybe she climbed out the poison ivy because she's so strong. I thought maybe she climbed out and she went back in the garden and just buried herself because winter is coming. But now I was shoveling all this substrate, and I took a big shovel and I threw it in the wheelbarrow, and there she was upside down. I just scooped her up and threw the sand in there, and I thought, oh my god, that's the turtle. And we were busy yesterday here, and I think we stood on her like many times, because I have searched the pond many times and I couldn't find her, and that's why we thought she escaped. So I put her, yes. So I took her upstairs in the bathroom. I gave her a rinse because I want to see that I didn't hurt her, because with the shovel you can really hurt her. I mean, I was just with my foot. Alright, but so I rinsed her off, and I saw a big chunk of her shield missing, and I thought, oh no, I just chopped that off. Luckily I didn't injure her feet or her head or anything like that. Well, I have to inspect her a little bit more, but for now I didn't see any more injuries. But I looked at it and I thought it was an old injury, but I don't know how she got injured here in this pond. But somehow I think she did, because it looks a little bit old. I'm not gonna film her right now because of course I could, like when I threw her in the wheelbarrow, but then I think it's not for making content or anything, because I was so shaken up that I first of all want to make sure she's alright. So I will do this pond stuff a little bit more. I put her in a towel, I rinse her off, put her in a towel, because I think she was in hibernation, something like that, and just let her calm down. I think she must be frightened also. And I'm also gonna see if I can find the piece of her shield, because if I find that, but I think it's a I think it's an old wound, so I think I didn't actually hurt her. Um, thank God. So after I'm done with all this, she was. Let me show you. Let me show you. She was right here, and the stairs from the swimming pool pond was right here. So she went behind it, but yesterday we let all the water drain from here because that's the lowest point, and so we must have stepped on her like many times. But she was, well, it's a lot of soil, and I don't see a piece of her shield. Is it called shield? I don't know anymore. I'm just shaken up. Well, I'll show you her later on, and look at my hair. And let me keep on digging. All right. Jesus.
Wish I could get through to you, don't know what I do to you.
So here we are upstairs in an empty room, but not an empty life. And let me show you the turtle. She's awake. Let me show you. Let me turn you around. So there she is. I think she's quite frightened. So I wrapped her in the towel. Hi, darling. Hi. It's okay. It's okay. Let me show you. You see this? Oh, I cannot zoom in that well. But as you can see, this looks like an old wound and not something I just did. Sorry for the hollow sound because the room is hollow, and otherwise I will do the voiceover, but I will see that later on. Hi, sweetie. Hi. I found you again. Hi. It's okay. It's okay. Hi. So luckily she has all her feet. Her face is intact. Oh, I'm sorry I woke you. I'm sorry I woke you from your hibernation sleep. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. So she can see she's not that scared, otherwise she will be totally inside her shell. Did I say shield earlier on? I guess I did. It's shell. Why did I say shield? Hi, Baba. Well, I don't know what your name is. Why don't you have a name? I didn't name you. Come on, just find a place to hide. Right. Just go underneath there. Come on, it's okay. Alright. We're gonna let her be. And can you hear this? That means she wants to dig. She wants to dig into the ground because she wants to hide. But this is all concrete. Look at this. But maybe I can help her a little bit. And just cover her up with some of these patches of fake grass. So she will have the feeling that there is some weight on top of her, and then she will calm down. So let's do it like this. We have a little pile of fake grass and the turtle. So some weight, and let her rest. So After I'm done with everything, I will drive back home to my new house and I will take her with me. But all the large aquaria are still here. So I think I have to put her also in the bathroom, just until I get the other aquarium with me. So let's finish up downstairs, and I'm so happy I found her. I'm so happy. Beep. Okay, let's move on. See you in a bit. Ah, look at my arm. I'm dirty, dirty, dirty girl. All right. So everything is gone now. It's just cleaning up. But look, the whole pool is gone. Everything underneath is gone. So the tarp, there were 2 tarps, and the anti-puncture stuff thingy, the tiles that you put underneath the swimming pool. And then later on I'm gonna see, let me show you. Do you see that? We're gonna see if there's a hedgehog in there. Hedgehog? Yeah, it's called hedgehog. And but for now, thank you for watching. I'm gonna eat something. I'm very hungry. Well, very hungry. Well, I want to eat something. And I would say thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. I love you guys. And the next video you will see where the turtle will come. Oh, also all the transport, because I haven't put that on YouTube yet, of the fish, also all the catfish, and of course how is this all gonna look, and the new place. Well, some of you already have seen it, but not everybody. So have a great day. I hope you're all well and safe, and see you soon. Bye bye.